Jasmine is a little old lady. She has a walker, and she's in a room with a man seated in a chair wearing this big shawl, poncho kind of thing. And the little old lady, Jasmine, is cussing Darren out something fierce. I was driving as fast as I could. You didn't have to be so mean. You didn't have to yell at me. You made me late for bingo. And Jasmine goes on, and all that Darren can do, just sitting there in that chair, is look at her and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It'll never happen again." Well, he's right about that. John, the military street justice man, comes in the room, and he says, "That's enough, Jasmine. We're going to take you home now." And as Gerta helps the little old lady out of the room, John takes off that poncho, and Darren's on his way to being a torso, yes, this is a mean stone cold fiction kind of thing. He's on his way to that mean place, hell on earth, Utah on earth, whatever you want to call it. That stopping point, that nice place before the horned one gets him. He's missing a whole lot of stuff, and there's this cable kind of coming out from between his legs. Yeah, he's going for those side of beef daily. A bell hanging, since we got Granny in the room. And Darren knows what's coming next, and he starts going, "Well, can't we get some more little ladies in? You won't believe the number of folks I was rude and obnoxious and annoying and abused his authority as a officer with." And John says, "Oh, and you know what the main attraction is. And yeah, you're on your way to the desert out there where the Stone Cold has called down the four corners of the world's meanest. Because he's been working to get that crash complex started out here in California, and a whole lot of you there have been in the way. Yeah, guys, if any of you over the past 7 years, since I got here in 2007, let's put it that way, have come to talk to the one and only John Melton Brady, the guy with the imagery, the guy with the changing eyes, the son of a carpenter and Mary, the Stone Cold. Any of you have come out, and even if you come out more than once, it's worth it, guys. Try again. To talk to the one and only, you found someone like Darren, introduced you to some little short, runty, or even one looks just like me, impersonator, and you had probably couldn't get started. Yeah, it's easy concept. I'm in Vista Veranda right now. Not by choice. It was supposed to be part of moving to Lancaster. I got to start doing some heavy-duty research because the leper town is not doing their job, the fact part of the parable here. And I'll tell you about your censored phone and what you can do about that later on. But yeah, it's been a year and a half in Burlington Convalescent Hospital not getting 193 check, one SEMPER 5 check. And yeah, I worked 6 years for the city of Santa Monica, and not one call about images like this by phone. No mail about it, nothing. It's managed censorship in America. If you wanted to talk to me about this, you had to see me in person, and yeah. Haven't talked to any folks who are a part of building Christ Complex, just folks making comments in passing and kind of intimidated by, what Darren and a whole lot of folks are doing. That with the Linwood mistake, moving to Linwood assisted living, supposed to have internet here to get the extra few bucks from the SSI check. But no internet, no food. Ham sandwich for dinner if I want to. Otherwise I got to roll down and get the burger. Yeah, Ms. Lopez from Liberton not doing a job. I'll look around, see if there's anyone else who can. Check on things like that. But yeah, back to my mean, fictional tale of whole scale, top, bottom, local, county, state, federal. Folks who've been, especially the nice ones, doing it for those good reasons. You're doing it for good reasons. There's hot blondes right here now, guys. Don't fool yourselves. There's a fancy laptop on my lap here, so I can design imagery wherever I'm at. You're not being nice about it. Olin, Mel, John, Gert, and mean folks from Military Pitbull Project Worldwide and non-military Pitbull Project Worldwide got those scissors lifts going out there in the desert. In my Mean Street fiction, hanging by those balls and other items. The moving stuff, meanest kind of counting vital stuff the streets have to offer, that's my fiction, guys. And yeah, if any of you have come to talk to me and wanted to be a part of building Christ Complex, Jesus' house, you couldn't, because of Darren. Many others like him. Try again. It's worth trying 100, 101 times. To get your family the protection of the Christ Complex, more than just about the physical buildings. To be in on Jesus' house, the ground floor. It's worth it. Keep coming. Coming waves and waves. Overwhelm anything set in place to prevent the progress of mankind. And back to the mean fiction. They take Darren, got the poncho off, got the little cable on. He's headed for that warm place. It's supposed to warm up here in Linwood today, a little bit warmer than yesterday, but it's real hot out there. And they got a nice place for him to hang for a while. Best health care plan around, just no pain meds. Plenty of pain. All right. It's almost 9 minutes into this parable. I'll give you the last past 9 minutes to talk about the real stuff. That's all attention getting. Yeah, it's true. We're waiting on attractive blonde and near blonde girls to go to spring break. Still going on. Sure, it is somewhere. And Mardi Gras, is that? No, I had never had any idea back in Louisiana when I saw the parade. When they had those nice those pale girls had those nice Mardi Gras beads, I knew it was that time of year. But go to those campus, tell them, come see me, one and only. Don't just send 3 or 4. You know what's going to happen with the streets. That Seinfeld episode where, he's got the nice hot girlfriend, new girlfriend, and he turns around and, a different light, and she looks entirely different, doesn't look good at all. You know how that goes. I know how it goes back in Louisiana. They don't want to make those parables by the bayou anymore. They're busy, and they got a nice new job in Vatican City or halfway around the world or the country. Then you got to start all over. I put a lot of planning into this, and I'm working with imagery now, and I'm building this to last, especially with the Christ complex. Come see me. Send them in waves and waves till you see. And yeah, don't worry about the Darrens. We got plans for them. And yeah, I guess now I start, because I can do it quick. This is a very factual report of what affects you. Call 424-229-4140, or you can call up this to Veranda. Call quickly. I need to move. I need to eat. I need to be able to eat without having to roll 2 miles to eat. It defeats the purpose. I waste that energy. I lost 60. I'd always say 60, maybe 80. I didn't weigh myself. Pounds going in the hospital with those wounds in 2014. Make that video of your hijack call to me right now, 424-229-4140, all of you overseas and military, or stationed here in the United States. Make that call from where you're at, 424-229-4140. Tell your friends and family back home, wherever that is. Make that video, 424-229-4140. Your phone not working. Haven't got one SEMPER 5 check, 193 check in the 7 years I've been asking for them. Call in front of the governor, the mayor, senators, politicians, reporters, of course. They're not covering the story. They're thinking about placing a new one in office this year. Placing. Make that video in front of all those folks. All cops do. All military as well. Good folks aren't going to have a problem with you. They're going to want you to demonstrate religious censorship, which is dangerous. Yes, that's all those Obamas and those Husseins and all those folks that got in planes with 9/11. That was religious censorship too. This is you not being able to call me up, tell me what you believe, but it's more important than that. It's about that lifeline for the firemen and police paramedics. Make a video of it not working, pass it along at church, at work, at school. Get everyone, all of America, in your SEMPER 5 video with their reactions to that. Pass it along. You got to be the reporter at church, at work, at school, on the military base, on flash drives, and on DVDs. And oh yeah, if you got a mean, a bad cop story, spread it around. See if they got in there to witness. Oh, don't worry, it's fiction. They got someone new in their shoes.